Alrighty, everybody, this is a special draft we're going to be doing. It's a Vintage Cube 64 player elimination draft. Um, we have pick one, pack one. I think Demonic Tutor is the best card in this instance. Can be uh, good in more. I think it's better in more combo themed deck. I think it's good in more Reanimator. Um, some more of that type of style. We have Exhume here, Liliana the Veil. So some black cards that could definitely wheel. A Leovold if we want to go 3-color and if we get any wheels. Or Bola Citadel if we find a Tinker. So I think we'll take Demonic Tutor first pack. Okay. From here, we have a hard choice. We have Thoughtseize, which is so good, such a good interaction. We have Atraxa, which is one of the best reanimation targets. So if we want to go all in on black Reanimator. We have Echo of Eons, which is more for Storm and combo. Right now, I think it's between Thoughtseize and Atraxa. And you can find the missing piece of the two. I think we want to be doing big things. Thoughtseize can be obviously great, but if your turn one they go off, I think Atraxa is just a game-winning card. Well, Thoughtseize is phenomenal. I think this is one of the best targets that you can get out there. Could be wrong, but which is sad because now we have an Underworld Breach here. And I think we just passed up a Brain Freeze. Is that what was in that pack? Brain Freeze? Or I might be believing it was there. I guess I should have thought about it, but there's nothing in this pack that really screams out. This is the next top card, where it's more of a truly busted card. We could be safe and just go Gataxian Probe and just look in the thing, but quote unquote free card, but if we do switch, there's Vampiric Tutor. So if we do switch to more of a Storm combo deck, I want to have that opportunity because we have 3 really good cards now in more of that Storm. Next pick. The Splacer Kitten is really good in artifact themes, one of the stronger of the cards, but we don't have anything that we want to really be flickering back and forth. Tursa is just okay, a nice solid discard outlet for that. Talismans are okay. Consult the star charts, can dig deep. Chief's Thirst. Well, here's Bazaar of Baghdad. which is a land that can just get your cards in there. Pyrogoyf. Which is a big threat as well. Snuff out, if you want cheap black removal. Pyrogoyf is really good. If you want to do more black rain, red mid-range type stuff. Oh, this is such a tough choice. We're going to go safe and we're just going to grab a snuff out. I'm not sure if we're going to be getting that Bazaar back, but well, there's Through the Breach. That's what we want to see. Okay, this might be leading us more into that reanimation, black-red reanimation. There's Exhume. Okay. We found a lane here, so we are going to go into black-red here. Get this red-blue land here in case we want to get into some of that. But now we have Through the Breach and Exhume. We have 2 tutors to find our cards. We have a couple discard outlet themes. This is another discard outlet. So we can still play like aggro, put some threats on the board that they have to deal with. Well, Thunder Trap Trainer is good at just finding another combo piece, but I'm trying to think of what we passed. So Snuff Out, Bazaar, Baghdad. Which Bazaar, Baghdad is a very good land, but you really want those madness creatures to be going with it. But it is a free include in more of the Reanimator style themes. And I'm blanking the last card that was in that pack. I don't think we would be playing any of these, but I mean, if we do discard enough stuff, this could reload the hand. But I don't think we would be playing it. I'll take Shifting Woodland. Well, there's the Bazaar anyway, so. Okay. Why am I blinking? It was Snuff Out and Pyrogoyf. That's what it was. Pyrogoyf. And that is a Hogak too, so looks like the Bazaar deck may be open as well, so Jesus. Well, we opened up Black Lotus. We opened up Mana Vault. We have Animate Dead that has a shot to wheel, but I don't think it will. Cards that will be gone. Mana Vault, Urza, Scalding Tarn, maybe Palace Jailer. I doubt Animate Dead brings it back. Maybe Channel, no. If Animate Dead's still there, Mox Diamond. There's Blood Crypt. Urborg, Chain Lightning. Which I don't mind, but and Dothy I don't mind as well, but we really need to get some fixing. Urborg usually wheels. Dothy sometimes can wheel. Chain Lightning won't wheel. Smuggler's Copter isn't a no. There's Voldaren Epic here, just a solid 1-drop. But do we go into Palantir? Obviously, the dream is going Black Lotus into Palantir turn 1 and just letting it do that for you. Yeah, let's go big. Let's go greedy. I think there's a shot we get Voldaren. No, I think we'll go safe here. We'll go Voldaren Epic here. If we had more artifacts to really cheat it out quick, I think that'd be the case. I think this is an easy troll. The only reason why is Exhume is the main card you want to go with this. If you can Exhume a troll turn 1, they have something that they have to deal with, which is great. I don't think Steam Vents or any of that type of stuff's coming back, but Troll's just an automatic include. Another fetch land, so this Treasure Cruise we're not going to be playing. There's Gristlebrand. This Spider Villain is another thing that we could wheel, since we look like to be in the main black-red deck. But we will gladly take Gristlebrand. I'm really liking our deck right now. This lane seems to be open, so we have Through the Breach, Exhume. We're looking at least. I think Necromancy was in the first. Might have been one of the earlier packs. So these are our lands. Thundering Falls isn't likely. Got Hogak. Here's a reanimation target. So here's a 3. Some tutors here. So 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. We got 2 of our big creatures. Tutors for as multiple copies of this. Black Lotus for acceleration. I guess Troll counts as a creature here. You have Dark Ritual that we could accelerate something, but the dream with that being Swamp, Dark Ritual, Psycho Troll, and Exhume it in turn 1. But I think we're going to go for a second target. I think this is just a better card than Fear of Missing Out. I do like the discard with it, but that's the choice. Now with this, we do have Imperial Seal. It is the worst of the tutors, being sorcery speed. It is 2 more life. We do have Vengevine here, which goes hard with that. But Fiery Covenant is such a good removal spell. In black-red, there's a chance. I don't think Vengevine's coming back. I'm not sure how many more cards it will be. There's Squee, which same thing goes fine with Bazaar. We can discard it through a lot of the tokens. It's kind of a free draw outlet. Underground Mortuary if we wanted a black-green land. I think we'll take our shot with Squee. Yep, and here's the case for we were unable to. I'm blanking what card we wanted back, but this was the pack with our Black Lotus. Creature of the Schism's okay. I think we're just going to take a Robber. Just a 2-mana threat. There's Urborg, which I said we'd get. And I think Dothy got taken out of here. So, just take the black land. Take this for artifact removal. I think this is just more of a... Oh, what am I thinking? Pyromancer. There we go. And here's the card that we said we were probably going to get. This with Season Pyromancer works fantastic. Oh, Vengevine, last pick. Beautiful. Okay. We are, I think, doing a fantastic draft here. Mox Ruby. Oh, beautiful. Right in our colors. Got Toxic Deluge. We will gladly take the acceleration and in our colors. Mind Twist probably won't come back. Toxic Deluge may not come back. Carnage Interpreter, which is a nice threat. Mountain Swamp, but not something you want to do that with. Bone Crusher Giant, just a solid card. This is just a red-black land. Fatal Push if we wanted some early interaction. I think we'll take Carnage Interpreter. I think we want to be the more... We want to put threats down. Let's see here. There's a chance I get something back. We'll take Interpreter. Wooded Foothills. We have a Verge, Damnation, Twisted Landscape, which is another land here. But we'll take this to go with Blood Crypt. That is a Psychic Frog. There is a Fanatic Amorphic. We don't have blue, do we? We have one Thundering Falls. Is it greedy to think this might wheel? You can Vampiric Tutor this for the miracle cost. Oh my goodness. Psychic Frog would be sick, but I think it'd be too greedy. You really want to get it on turn 2. Yeah. We're going to go with the third threat here. Now, Inti versus Infernal Grasp. This is a card to go with Bazaar. This goes good with Bazaar Baghdad as well. In terms of you can draw it. You just don't want to hit one of your main cards. Ooh, Atali. And then there's Anger. There's a lot of cards that we want right now. Blue, black, black, red, blue. We would have had some fixing too if we got there, but Ooh, Badlands, beautiful. We'll gladly take Badlands here. Detectives Phoenix. Okay. There's Toxic Deluge, which we will take. Bone Crusher Giant. This is just solid. Take this black red. This goes really hard with Bizarre Baghdad too. Oh my goodness. We hit all the cards. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna play it. The land might have been the true card here. We got the Bizarre deck was completely open. We didn't see any of the, or we did see maybe some of the little guys, Rootwalla and all that, but I think we were a little late to the party. There's Anger. Okay. We got some choices here. I think we got these. We got 4 really good hits here. We have Exhume. Snuffle Fire Covenant. I think we'll take that there. We'll take Robber the Rich out. Where's the other Reanimation? So we got Emperor of Bones. Okay. I think we'll take out the Anger might be one of the few that I do like. This is a land we can consider. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure if this Grease Goblin is where we want to be here. I'm just thinking now with some of my decks here. or some of the cards. Bone Crusher Giant, Hogak, Vengevine, Master Death, which is just a different version of Squee. Okay. I think we're just waiting for everyone to get drafted, but I'm really liking this deck here. So, I think the Grease Wrench isn't the strongest. I'm not sure if I want to do Bone Crusher Giant just to give a little bit more removal in case we have it. I mean, right now, reverse any aggro, we have essentially 3 copies of Fiery Covenant in our hand, which is insane. And that's why these tutors are so good, is they give us, and we have a bunch of we have that, we have a couple exhuming through the breach. And we can tutor for Bazaar as well. It's just an interesting card here. Yeah, I think if we want Squee and Hogak could possibly make their way. So right now we have, let's see here. So it's 7 sources. Sorry, 8 land sources here. Let's see what our cards are. So 15, 16, 17, and we got red, guess these are technically black, but okay. So 9 black sources, 11 red, and then 3 multicolored, which is the same. You got black, red, black, red, black, red, black. Five. This can do both. So these are dual lands. Okay. Wonder if we're playing one too many cards. 14 lands. I know we got the acceleration, but sorry, this is like 15 lands. And then we're playing with the Mox 16 and then Black Lotus. I just hate to get mana screwed, but with some of these opening hands, let's see what our mana value is. So we're gonna count this here. Obviously, these are big threats, but a bunch of 3 drops. Anger is so fun when everything has haste. Especially if we zoom it or Hogak gets haste. Through the Breach already gives haste. Always just anything we drop instantly becomes a threat. Detective Phoenix. Maybe is this the card that I want to get rid of here? I mean, it's nice to do it. Squee just works with Bizarre Baghdad, but also makes her draws that much better. I'm trying to think of what else could go. I mean, Carnage would be nice. Both Carnages, should I say. This is a Spider-Man card. Tally Flying. They already have different things. I want to cut one card for one land. This could be a good threat, but you really have to discard to make it really hit hard. But with Baghdad, it really draws. It hits for 7. It could be really good. You know, with NT, with any of the things here, these it'll hit for 5. So it is a threat. I think it's between either this or if we want Hogak. And Squee, it's the Bizarre Baghdad cards. I'm going to take Squee. We're going to get rid of the card advantage card. 15. We have 17 sources We're trying to go fast here. We get cards to discard. This is essentially free. Yeah, I'd rather be flooded and let's do this now by color. 10 black. Troll. We have more double red cards and double black. So we go red, red, multicolor, black, swamps. This is both. And Bazaar isn't really a mana source too. That's the thing we have to remember. It's not a mana source. So 6, 10, 5, 9. Let's do 10 and 10. Let's get a black source in there. Okay. Because, yeah, Bazaar is not a colored mana source. So now we have a true 17 sources, and this is more of just a discard, draw 2, discard 3. Okay. I think we finally got something set up. We have a couple removal spells if they go aggro with Toxic Deluge, Legion Extruder, Shield Breaker if we got to deal with artifacts. And then if we got to go more aggro, I think we can bring these in. I think we can bring some of these cards in, these earlier threats. Okay. Alrighty. Well, this deck I think is going to be fun regardless. I think we hit the lane absolutely perfect, which in terms of what we got, obviously we got lucky with power and our colors, and anytime you open a Black Lotus, but we took Demonic Tutor, we spec'd an Atraxa, we saw the Exhume, pick one, pack one. We almost went into Underworld Breach, kind of threw us off. We almost went into combo. We took the tutors early on, and then we saw a couple things open up. And I think we took the Tursa a little bit early too. I'm trying to think of which card that really symbolized where we were at. I think we'll keep this. We could have almost a turn one Atali here. If we draw through the breach, they disconnected. So, very interesting hand here. Very, very interesting hand. If we hit one of the tutors, exhume through the breach, we're sending it here on the draw. Even like a Tersa, one of those cards as well, we could send it in too. Okay. There's a Carnage kind of tour. So I'm tempted to go Bizarre here. It's got black, blue, green. I'm not sure if that's truly reanimation spells here. But let's go for it. Okay, so if I go here, here, and we got Exhume turn one. So we got turn one Itali. And we hit a Snuff Out. Which I'm not even sure we want to discard. I think they have to play with one last card. I think that's fine. We'll take the Epicure. We're kind of all in here, but Eternal Witness, so tells me maybe as a Time Walk style deck. Now this is when I'd want Squee. And it looks like he'll be back here in a second. So, well, we got rid of, we exiled, we, unfortunately with our tally, we hit our worst draw that we could have. I don't think there's any other card that we could hit that was worse than that. I'd have to take a look back at the deck here. Oh, wrong one here. But turn one Itali is very cool. And we hit a Liliana, which is an okay hit, I think, off of that. I mean, it is going to be an uncontested Liliana, so if we do that, what we can do is if we get to 6, we can separate their lands, separate their cards, um, and their permanents, and um, really stall them a little bit. So we'll see. Well, we did send it with Bazaar, and that's the power of Bazaar, is that we were able to find. Essentially, it became almost a faithless looting. Not quite, but um, by getting rid of the card that we wanted to bring back. So, but, okay. Um, we'll play the Blood Crypt. Is it better to give more feel for this? I think we already got enough feel for Hogak. So, hmm. That's bizarre here. It really doesn't matter here. And we're looking pretty good here. I don't know what he could draw to get out of here, but okay. So we're at looks like a main green style deck. We got Grist. Maybe we have Oko. So it looks like more green Golgari based and a couple splashes there. So what do we want with that information? I think Bone Crusher Giant could be okay. Toxic Deluge might be nice. Play a little bit more of a control game. So we'll see how much cards he wants to get rid of. I'm going to take Cam out. It's more of a nice aggro card. But dies to a lot of that stuff. And if he's getting rid of the we're just going to set for a little bit longer game. Bone Crusher Giant. I don't think I like Bone Crusher Giant. It's 2 damage, but by the time I kill something, if he gets a grist out or something like that, it's going to look really bad. So we added the Squee in, and is that it that we added? Okay. So do this here. We don't have double red. Kind of a slow couple 3 drops. Okay. I'm going to put back the Urborg. I don't want it to fix his lands much. He's got Ignoble Hierarch. It's a Grist. Let's see what we got here. Our Elvish Mystic. So Fiery Covenant or something might look really good. Nothing to play on there. We unfortunately can't play that yet. I'm going to take 1 turn here. I'm going to take 1 turn. Next turn we can Bazaar Baghdad will turn this into a 3. This is natural order. Yep. Let's see what his creature is going to be here. Torsten? Okay. Torsten's not the worst. So he got back Swamp, Grist, so he drew 3 there. There's Gristlebrand. I don't want to bring too many creatures there. If he plays Grist, then I'm going to go like this here. He can bring back his Elvish Mystic. We'll bring back a Tractor. we'll definitely get there. Badlands. He could have. Do we do black? Do we think he might have black for more discard? If he would have discarded, he would have went by now. If he's got like a pest removal, something green, he would have had that. So um, we're just gonna go like this here. I mean, he makes a bunch of 1/1s, but otherwise he's just gonna kill it with Grist. I think we can wipe the whole board. These guys on reanimation target. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Um. So he had his own card there. Bone shards it. I think we're looking for the pendant here. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do in this instance here. Wish I would have took a screenshot of my deck, but reuse the Exhume. I think we'll do it on his upkeep, so this can't attack. I think it's just a... Okay. Well, he's got the Mind Twist, he had the Bone Shards, he had natural turn 4 natural order, so or turn 3 natural order. Game's over, so he had a good draw. Do we just want to try to? I think killing those little stinkers and keep him off natural order into recurring nightmare is gonna be the biggest thing here. So I think we'll do Bone Crusher Giant. I think we'll hold off on Carnage Interpreter. Anger is nice, but I don't think we need that to win. That's a good card for Bazaar to deal with. Warranty. Breach. Yeah, I think we'll stick with this here. We're open for a threat right away. And he got turn 1 Bone Shards. which is crazy because he's going to be able to kill something right away. Does he have Animate Dead? He does have Animate Dead. And there's my Bone Crusher Giant for not the worst clock. Hopefully he plays just a little Mana Dork. Bring some Zenith. We'll stomp that. Keep him off natural order because that's probably what he's going to have is the turn 2 natural order. I think we got to try it with Bazaar. Mind Twist. He's had Mind Twist both games with my Bazaar opening hands. Bone Shards to this. Do I Bazaar if I draw 2 cards? I'm discarding Hogak to the Breach and maybe something else. I think we gotta do this. Activate one more time. Well, that was a whoops. Ugh. And now I draw the Snuff out? Oh my goodness. I'm just seeing if Hogak. I don't think so, but. So, oh my God, we're gonna die. We're gonna die by one life. Or yeah, games. Reanimator quicker. That was pretty backbreaking there. Well, I think we had an insane deck. I think our draws and everything were great. I think we got a little unlucky both games 2 and 3 in that we had a Atraxa down fast, but he was able to natural order into Torsten. Maybe I shouldn't have traded for it. I was thinking he would have did the grist, but I was not expecting. Yeah, maybe that was the dumb thing. I should have made him do that. Oh, I guess I could have demonic tutored. I forgot my deck a little bit, but I'd have to relook at the games. But otherwise, what I could have did was yeah, knowing what I known. Yeah, I could have got maybe demonic tutored for why am I blanking the name card? But um, I was not expecting turn 1 bone shards by him into Woodfall Primus with Animate Dead in his opening hand. So we got tip the caps to him game 3, and then game 2 would have been one card game I could have possibly won. Maybe if I played a little differently, I would have let him attack with Torsten. Then I would have made him have to bone shards. I don't would have had him made him bone shards and animate dead for that. Sorry, bone shards, and then he did the other card, recurring nightmare. He had animate dead turn 3. So yeah, we didn't really get to see any of our mid-range cards. It was either combo or nothing. We drew only the threats. We only saw Voldaren, Epicure, and one of our 2-drops. We didn't get into any of our mid-range plan, but and he had Mind Twist both games, which was Yeah, completely backbreaking. So we just ran out of cards too quickly. We bazared fast to make our deck faster, but at the cost of it, we went down cards. It's a card, negative card, and for him to have Mind Twist, both I think games 2 and 3. Um, for him to have Mind Twist both games 2 and 3 with our bizarre hands was just unfortunate. So, but appreciate you watching the draft and doing it and watching it. So thank you.